and having a good old time. And it's been fun to watch so far. But that should be closing down here soon. Anyhow, with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, when they find the Olympics, Critter Olympics finally start, we're drawing down, get rid of all of the rejects and everything. We'll have a good team. All righty. Well, now we'll go down to Mark and Sarah and see how they're doing this morning. WB6 BJN WB8 VMW. Good morning, Mark.
W8WKY.
Hey, thank you there, Jim. Let me make sure I got it. I had to wait for my node to ID.
You got it.
Sarah and I are doing great. She has a little bit of a headache. She has usually that in the morning. Gave her an ice pack and a big hug this morning and a kiss, and you know what? She's going to be fine today. And you know what? Things have warmed up, and I'm going to talk about above normal temperatures. It's nice to hear about no more cold weather advisories and snow right now, and that looks like that's going to continue for the most part. Currently, it is 30.1, 6.8 on the barometer and rising. 41.7 degrees. Feels like 39. Humidity 80%. 3 gusting to 6 from the northeast on the wind. No rain. No rain. We did have 3/100 of an inch of rain early this morning, and another 9/100 of an inch, or actually 8/100 of an inch yesterday. So we had 11/100 of an inch of rain in the past 24 hours. 72.4 degrees yesterday was the high. Today, behind the cold front, it's going to be cooler, about 20 degrees colder today, but that just brings the temperature down to normal. Jim, we'll talk more about that later on the net. And back to you, sir, WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, good deal, and nice to hear that Sarah is feeling good. And get a little peck on the cheek. That always makes your day much brighter. All righty, well, let's go down to Ray and see if Fred is snoring on his end of the couch or the chair. He's got his own chair. K5 CFY WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW and the net. K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim. Good to hear you. Glad everything's looking okay there. Your ice dam is melting, and things are looking better, looks like. Anyway, hope you get some porch time today. Don't forget, Dustin and Nick's got the first hour of the Barometer Net, so maybe we'll hear you on there, Jim. Have a good one. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. You guys have a great day, and we'll say 73 to you. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, if nothing comes up, I'll take my little HT in there. I always take it in there and set it beside my couch when I'm watching television to remind me that at 1 o'clock they get back here on the radio. So, if nothing comes up and we don't have to go to the grocery store and nothing else, I'll be on there. Otherwise, I'll probably forget it and be napping on the couch or whatever. Okay, well, it's about time for me to get a hold of Fred and get him started here, because I got him out milling around. I didn't get to a couple of them. Sorry about that, LJ. But we're going to turn it over to Fred and WA8KOC WB8VMW. 7 o'clock, and it's all your turn there, Fred.
Well, good morning, Mr. Cummings. Thank you for offering to have me be net control this morning. Glad to be with you and all the other folks. I think that they had a great net last night. Again, I missed it. Things aren't quite timely here, but anyway, we are timely this morning. CQ. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. This is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026 edition of Barometer Net, and it's brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater. Location for the repeater is Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency for the repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. This is a controlled net. All traffic shall pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Great to be with you folks this morning. I want to hear a couple words from our friend Jim. WB8BMW, how are you and Judy this morning? WA8KOC.
Well, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, and it was helped a lot to get up there and get some of that sunshine yesterday. We might be able to get out today, but not very long. Yesterday was beautiful. Today is going to be okay, but looks like it's going to be nice porch weather coming up this weekend. Clear into next week, which is really good. Yeah, the one good thing is all the ice is beginning to melt in the gutters, and that'd be a good thing, because the last thing I need is to look out there and see my gutters with big balls of ice on it laying in my yard. So everybody take care, stay safe, stay well, smile a lot. That way people wonder what you've done that you had fun at, that you're smiling at. So, all right, and stay safe, stay well. And I'm going to head for the kitchen, get my bacon-flavored oatmeal, and I can use that for ice melt, I think. The only thing is it kills my grass. So turn it over to you, Fred, and good job. WB8VMW, headed for the kitchen.
Well, good job to you as well, Jim. Wonderful to have you in here with us in the mornings. Thank you for taking care of the repeater and warming things up, getting people in line. Anyone who's out here who's checked in with Jim already, and if they'd like to recheck, I'd like to get them on the list. Just a recommendation or a reminder. Jim, take care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Any stations, short time, mobile, or outlanders, please give me a call. Good morning. WA8KOC.
88 Victor and Mike Mosley.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango.
Net control, please copy. November 8 X-ray November. Sure, name is Jeff and I'm mobile. KE8OWX mobile.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniform Stu Sherman, Ohio, Mobile.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8SLG. Nick, short time.
Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Zero Hotel KO4FSH in and out.
Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf KD8HHG Tim Mobile. I'll be in and out.
Fire CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee, Ray and Tulsa. QV, Fred, put me in the bottom of that page that you have on this round.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango. Good morning, brother Fred. Put me in at a short timer. Thank you.
Well done, everyone. I don't think there were some collisions, but I think I got everybody. And I'm going to take care of our short times and then the mobiles. AHCT, Brother Craig, good morning. How the heck are you? It's good to hear from you. Things okay down in Shreve? Over to you.
WA8KOC, good morning, Brother Fred. And yes, everything is excellent. The weather was fantastic yesterday. The temperatures were even better. And, yeah, I think there's hope. I really do. And a lot of the snow has gone. So, yes, I've got a meeting this morning, and so I'm going to say 73s to all. Thank you for getting me in. Have a great day, and I hope you have a great long list. Take care, and we will touch base next week, because today is your second day. So with that, this is AAHCT, back to WA8KOC. Brother Fred, behave yourself, take care, and God bless to all the Barometer Netters. Take care, and I am out.
Brother Craig, thanks for being in here with us. Hope the meeting goes well. Hope your day goes well. Yesterday was beautiful. It was really nice. I didn't get out of the house or anything, but it was really beautiful. I'm ready to get my release from the commandant here and get out and get some fresh air. I'll talk to you soon, Craig. 7-3. KD8 VMM was first on the list mobile. Morning, Brian. How you doing, pal? Good to hear you. WA8 KOC.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the app. Yeah, I had a high of 50 yesterday, and then a low of 34 last night. So stayed above freezing. So overcast skies this morning, and some of the roads are wet. There's probably slick spots, so be careful. And smooth run in Akron. A couple road ragers in front of me, so I stayed back. So you'll have that here and there. So. And that's what I have. So be careful out there, and have a good one. I'll talk to you next week. VMN, I'll be clear.
Okay, pal. You take good care of yourself. Drive safe. Watch out for the crazies. Yes, they're out there. Every day they're out there. And you never know when you're going to run into one. Hopefully you don't run into one physically. But that's just a cliche. We'll talk to you soon. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Great rest of the week, pal. 7-3. N8XNV. Good morning, Jeff. You're out early this morning? What's new with you?
This is Ray, November Victor. Yeah, I'm on 83 south over there, Grassroots Road area. I'm headed to Valley this morning. Do a little work at our shop, and got 34 degrees. Got cloudy skies right now, and fuel. The marathon at last couple I saw was a marathon at Route 57, and 82 was 289, and also the Circle K. At Route 82 and 83 it is 289 also. Anyways, everyone stay safe and have a great day. November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, Barometer Net.
Man, Jeff, I hope you're living on the south side of Elyria, or that's where your mainstay office is, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of people crazy on 57 there, heading south and up to Abbey Road North. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. Drive safe. Look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. Thomas, my good pal. How's it with you this morning? WA8 KOC.
Well, good morning, Fred. We're doing okay. Dodging crazy drivers like Brian was. I don't know what's up with today, but very glad that the sun came out yesterday. The driveway cleared itself off from the deep freeze that it was, and looks like the roof is melting, gutters are melting. Maybe that'll clear up some things. But I think it did take out a camera last night, so I got one camera that's off and won't cycle. We'll have to figure that out when it gets warmer and there's less snow still on the ground. I don't feel like getting the ladder up while it's still a little slippery. Other than that, we're just drinking our coffee, making our way down the road here, and looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. So maybe you can at least sit out on your stoop or something, get some fresh air, quote-unquote, outside. Have a good one, Fred. We'll talk to you next week. KE8OWX, back to net control.
All right, Thomas, sorry to hear about the camera, but hopefully that's a quick fix. And I guess we're going to have a stretch of warmer weather here this coming weekend and next week. But I think everybody's due a reprieve. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Good day at work. Stay safe. Talk to you next week, if not before. 7-3. W8STU. Stu, good morning. How are you doing? This is W88KOC. I wonder where you're at on your drive.
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of that. Well, southbound Auburn Road just went through the intersection of Route 6 where the BP there is 289.9. And I was doing pretty good. I was about the only one on the road. I was doing between 60 and 65, actually. And now I'm stuck behind a slow-mo truck. That's okay. I'm way ahead of time. Anyways, happy Wacky Wednesday. And we're getting closer to Friday, which is payday for me. I had the weekend off. My birthday is Saturday, I guess. I was told yesterday. I didn't even know it was a Saturday. Somebody told me my birthday was Saturday. So you're right, isn't it? But so hope everybody has a great rest of the week, and hope they'll be back tomorrow. It's 31 degrees at the moment. With that, I'll say 73, big A8 to the ladies. And until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. The best to you. Mobile.
W8STU Mobile. W88KOC. All right, Stu. Sounds good. Sounds like everything's going to be okay. 31 is better than 1. And I think warmer weather's around the corner. Have yourself a safe drive the rest of the way. Take care of yourself. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3. Let's see here. I think that does it with the mobiles. KD8SLG with short time. Morning, Nick.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer netizens. It's Wednesday. Yeah, SuperNet Wednesday. I forgot the next line. I gotta iron out some wrinkles before the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon at 1 o'clock here on the W8WKY Dustin as the first hour. Ray's coming up shortly. He can let us know who has the second hour. I think it's probably him. Then we have the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock. Early check-in start at 9:30. Hope to hear a bunch of you there. I'm sure FQV can tell us about a few nets in between those this afternoon when he gets up as well. Fred, thanks for getting me in there. Have a great net and a great week. Thanks. It's KD8SLG. Back to net control.
Nick, I should have taken you ahead of the mobiles. My apologies. But thanks for waiting around. And the reminder of what's going on with the nets this afternoon, all through the day, actually. We've got the Beacon Net this evening. I think that I'm missing Nancy. It's been a while since we've heard her. I hope everything's okay on her end. But it's always good to hear you guys. Ray does a great job the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon. And you and Dustin do fine. Fine job on the first hour. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. K5CFY. Good morning, Ray. How are you and Fred doing? Good to hear from you.
K5CFY. Had my ID to get in there before, as always. But anyway, good to hear you, Fred. I missed you yesterday. I had some things I had to do yesterday morning, so I missed you. But anyway, thanks for getting me in here. And, good to hear Dustin and Nick will be the first hour, and I assume that I'll probably have the second hour unless you want to do it there, Fred. You could do a double duty there.
W8WKY.
Ray, thanks for the offer. Maybe one day, not today, though. We're going to look forward to hearing you, though.
Time, we'd love to have you do a wonderful job. I'll get up here and let you get on down the list there. Good to hear everybody. Glad it's warming up there. It is here as well. So enjoy the weather, and we'll say 73, Fred. Thanks for what you do. We appreciate it. K5CFY.
Ray, I gotta say I enjoy this. I don't know if I could be like our Net Control Emeritus Ron, KD8CVS, and do it Monday through Saturday for multiple years. But when I get the chance to come in and say hello to everybody and talk to them, see how they're doing, it makes a difference to the day. And always good to hear from you. You do a great job on the nets. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. I look forward to talking to you a little bit later on. 7-3. KJ5DIT. Matthew, good morning. How are things out in Arkadelphia? This is WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning. You missed Daniel got on my back and decided to try to tickle me. That was entertaining. Addie's over here with her stuffies. She's taking over my chair. We have this argument of who it belongs to. A lot of times she wins. But it's a beautiful morning. Weather's been decent. I think we're expecting a little bit of rain. And that's okay. We need it. But you have a beautiful morning. Enjoy the day. 73.
Matthew, thank you for being in here with us this morning. I appreciate it. Sounds like you're going to have a nice day over there. A little bit of playtime before everything starts up. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. 73. KC8FQV, you're up. Good morning.
Fred, KC8FQV. Yeah, we got about 29 here. And, yeah, there's a lot of machines hooked up. Yeah, yesterday went good with the doctor, and she was really happy with me. And, I said, there's two patterns. We're using pattern 2 for the pump now. Because I didn't want to, when we did some changes last year, I didn't want to do them and mess up, so I made a pattern 2. And she said, that was a smart idea. And I said, I've moved some numbers. She said, well, you're an excellent patient. You try to do stuff on your own to try to help yourself get better numbers. Matter of fact, A1C was 7. But, yeah, I'm going to reset. Yeah, the Barometer Net is heard right here on the 147, but, yeah, out in Worcester on 147.21 and up in Newberry on 147.015 and out in Elyria on 146.700 and many other places. Our Philadelphia out there where Matthew's at. Yeah. Thanks to EchoLink and Allstar, the ability to connect all this stuff together, it gets to be sometimes a little crazy, but it all works and it brings people together and it lets you hear things that are happening around the country. But, yeah, there's plenty of nets, too. Tonight at 7 o'clock, the Elyria has their food net on 147.700. 8 o'clock, the Worcester group has their net and then the Cars Group of Cleveland has a net. Matter of fact, 8 o'clock got to be real tough for me because we have the QCWA on 147, 015, and there's a couple other ones I get on Allstar, and then we got the Beacon Net, 9:30 pre-show, at 10 o'clock the main show. Them are all East Coast times. So I'll send it back to Way, Fred, KC8FQV.
Mark, thanks for all that information. You said it correctly the first time around, and then the second time around, I think it was a glitch. The Illyria repeater system is 146.700, not 147.700. But thanks for being in here with us. Appreciate it. Good luck. Congratulations on a good doctor's report. Things went well. That's great. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll hear you a little bit later on today. 7-3. I want to recognize the in and out stations. They were Dave down in Massillon, KO4 FSH, and Tim out in Litchfield, KD8 HAG. And Tim was mobile also. I believe that I've covered everybody that checked in so far this morning. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I know Mark's out there waiting for us, WB6BJN, and probably KE8UIB. This is WA8KOC, looking for more check-ins for the Barometer Net.
Yeah, make it official. I am here for weather today, Fred. Good to hear you. WB6BJN.
KC1BQS, Paul.
Scott, Vermilion, in and out this morning, Fred.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India Bravo, KE8UIB, John, mobile.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha,
Kilo
November,
8,
S7 VAN, Brian Mobile.
CWS, Corbin in Columbus.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, in and out.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, Tom in Canton.
Kilo Bravo 8, Oscar Tango, Kilo, Mike, in and out, please.
We just had two stations collide. One said he was in and out. Started with Kilo Bravo 8. Could that station please re-identify?
Kilo Bravo 8, Oscar Tango Kilo, KB8OTK, Mike in New Middletown.
Mike, it's been quite a while since I've spoken to you. Good to hear from you. I hope everything's okay. I marked you in and out. Hey, stop back and spend some time with us when you can, when you care to, okay? Be great to talk to you a little bit more next week. 7-3. There was also a station that collided with Mike. Could that station re-identify for me, please?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Foxtrot Charlie, Randy, drop zone, in and out.
Thanks for checking in with us, Randy. I marked you in and out. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week, pal. Anyone else for this round?
KC8 Hotel India, Jeff in Ashland.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8 VFK, Cliff, Columbia Station.
WA8 KOC, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8 VQX Joe in Akron.
All right, I'm going to pick it up there. I know we had a couple collisions, but hopefully I don't miss anybody in here. I've got mobiles in here to get to, and then I'll get to the rest of the folks. Recognizing the in and out stations, KE8 VOX. Scotty, I got you in and out. I hope family lunch was great yesterday, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful Wednesday here. Stay safe, pal. Let me see. KC8 NOV, Marty out in Streetsboro was in and out. Mobile. Thanks, Marty. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Also, Mike, KB8OTK. Good to hear you, Mike. and also Randy out in Jeromesville, KF8CFC. So with that, I'm going to get to the mobiles here. First one I heard was John, KE8UIB. Johnny, good morning. How are you? WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
WAA8KOC from KE8UIB along with KF8TTP. Good morning, Fred, and everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody out there on the net. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday.
All right, you guys, and it is a wonderful, wacky Wednesday here as we're doing this lovely drive from Maslin to Hartville. And, let me see, you guys, I'm kind of liking this. I'm starting to see less and less snow on the ground and a little bit of brown coming through over top of it. So, hey, that's a good thing. Maybe here soon before we know it, the groundhog will be wrong and things will look better. So, I don't know, man. It's pretty bad when 34 degrees outside. Sounds exciting, you guys. But with that, it is Wednesday, you guys. We are halfway through the week, so that is always a great thing. And with that, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We are living that $5 dream a nickel at a time. 7 threes, y'all. Thanks for running that this morning, Fred.
John and Lori, glad to hear from you this morning, and glad you folks are traveling together on the way to work. Lori, I hope you had some restful, peaceful sleep yesterday. John was quite jealous, I might add. You two have a safe time living the $5 dream a nickel at a time, and we will look forward to talking to you in the near future. And I have got to get it on my calendar here. I had a note on the desk here, but I got to get it on my calendar so I can check in with Lori on the Maslin net later this month. 7-3, you guys. Who else was mobile? I think that does it for the mobiles. WB6BJN. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Fred, good morning to you, and thank the Lord you're there this morning, and you do a great job. Thanks for being there, Fred. This is WB6BJN, and have I got good news for everybody. Everybody's going to like it, especially if you like warmer weather. Let's get right to it here. Let me put that little button over there, and I can read my conditions. 30.18.6 on the barometer, and it is rising. 40.1 degrees. Feels like 35. So I think 40.1 so far has been the low, but the temperature is still dropping behind a weak cold front that went through last night, bringing a little cooler air. But it's not polar. It is not Arctic air. It's just cool air behind the front. Let me take a breath. And today's high is going to be about 51 degrees. That's going to be 20 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. It was 70, actually about 22 degrees, 21 degrees cooler. It was 72.4 yesterday, which is way above normal. And so today it's going to be down to around 51 here, and that's just about normal. So still good conditions there. Humidity, 82%. 9 gusting to 9 miles an hour out of the northeast on the wind. We had 0.08 of an inch of rain today, or actually 0.03 of an inch of rain this morning early, and another 0.08 yesterday gives us 0.11 of an inch for the past 24. Now this complete flip in the pattern has taken place. It's going to be colder and wetter out west, and there's going to be lots of snow. Can you believe around Yosemite Valley in the high Sierras, there could be as much in the next 8 to 10 days as 100 inches of snow out west. That sounds crazy, but that's what is being forecasted by some of the models out west. Now, and at the same time, 40-degree above normal temperatures in the Midwest and East are expected next week. Let me take a breath. And so high pressure has literally moved eastward to cover the East Coast, and the low pressure has moved west. So what that does with that zonal flow now, from the air in the upper levels moving from west to east instead of north to south, that keeps all of the Arctic air bottled up in the Arctic where it belongs. So no more Arctic air for a while. And I say for a while because at some point, I hate to tell you this, but at some point the pattern is going to flip again, and it's going to flip back. But not for a while. For the foreseeable future, 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 days, it stays warm in the Midwest, the South, and the East, and cold in the West, where they need more rain and snow, and they're going to get it. There is a big storm south, southern United States. That includes me here in Tennessee. We could get 2 to 4 inches of rain. A lot of the South is going to get thunderstorms and rain. Not much for the Midwest, not much snow. Snow chances are decreasing. But get this, you guys next week in Ohio could have 50s over the entire area for highs. 50s, that's going to continue to melt your snow. Fred, I'm going to get it back out of here so you can get to some more people. But great news weather-wise for folks that live in the Midwest and East. Back to you, sir. And by the way, Florida is going to have nice weather, too. It's going to warm up. There could be some showers this weekend in Florida. Back to you, Fred, WB6DJ.
Mark, this would be the time of year, if I could, if I wasn't immobile, that I would love to go down to Fort Lauderdale or the Keys and do some diving. This is the time of year to go down there. The water temperature for me, comfortably, because I'm hot-blooded, I get 70 to 72 degrees, and all I wear is a nylon dive skin. And this is the time of year to do it. And the water temperature's wildly warm compared to up in the Carolinas and north of there. Take good care of yourself. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. I'll talk to you next week, 7-3. KC1VQS. Good morning, Paul. Thanks again for joining in with us. Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, this is KC1VQS. Good morning, Fred. Yes, everything is fine here. We had a little snow overnight. It looks like maybe a couple of inches, and it's kind of slowed down and stopped right now. I'm passing my daughter's dog off to the next caregiver later this morning. I've got to drive to Bangor, a 45-minute drive. He's meeting me there. I'm not sure. I'm waiting to hear from Sandra getting to work how the roads are before I make a decision on whether to delay an hour or so or not. But we'll have to come up with that very soon. So our house will kind of quiet down later on today, and we'll get to start getting a little rest from the weekend, so that will be a good thing. And tomorrow is our anniversary. We're going to celebrate the day by just a quiet evening at home. I'll get a dinner, and we'll just spend it a quiet evening at home. But Sandra prefers to go out on Friday, so because she doesn't have to get up on Saturday. So we'll be going to we traditionally go to this restaurant in Bangor called Timber Kitchen, and we started this back about 10 years ago when they started having an ice bar outdoors in February. So we would go to the ice bar with fire pits and everything. It was pretty cool, really. And then we would go inside and eat. And during COVID, they eliminated that because the restaurants got shut down, and they instituted these dining domes, and they look like igloos, and there's heaters in there, and it's pretty warm, a portable electric fireplace and everything. So we started doing that, and after COVID ended, the pandemic ended, it was so popular that they replaced those permanently instead of the ice bar. That seemed to be something that they do. So that's what we'll be doing Friday night. And we go there only once a year. It's a little on the pricey side, but we don't. We celebrate every year there. and we just look forward to the next time. So that's what we'll be doing this week, and hopefully a quiet weekend, although I would like to go skiing. I don't have to worry about messing up wedding plans now. I can go skiing and be fine. So I'll try to do that. Anyway, I think my time's about up. 7-3, Fred. We'll talk next week. KC1DQS, back to net.
Paul, great to hear from you. I'm glad everything is well. Congratulations on your anniversary tomorrow, and enjoy that ice bar. We went to Quebec, and we visited an ice castle, one of 5 in the whole world. And it's funny, you know, you've got the ice bar there, and you've got these blocks of ice in these ice huts that have animal pelts on them, and you can choose to spend your night out there or in a heated, nice hotel close by. But, yeah, pretty cool, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Again, congratulations on the anniversary. My darling bride celebrates her birthday on the 16th, which is close to Valentine's, so we kind of combine it. We're going to go to Michelangelo's Winery up here in Richfield for a celebration of Valentine's Day Saturday evening. And then Monday, I get this bandage off my foot, and hopefully he's going to take these stitches out. And we're going to go to breakfast for my darling bride's birthday at the Blue Door Cafe up in Cuyahoga Falls. So we've got a lot of functioning planned. Plus, the 1st is our wedding anniversary. So is the 6th, our wedding anniversary. We got married twice because the first one wasn't legal. And the 6th is also my birthday. And it's going to be party time. Listen, you take care of yourself. Good luck passing the dog off. I hope there's no issues there. And give Sandra our best. We'll look forward to talking in the near future. 7-3, Paul. KD8ZSH, Randy, you're up. Good morning. How are things over in Ellet? You're sounding good?
KD8ZSH. Morning, Fred. Morning, everybody. Oh, doing pretty good. Got 3 pups left in my lap. I'm really encouraged with all these warmer temperatures they say is coming. It works for me. Not much going on today. Just wanted to say hi and hope everybody has a fantastic day. It's KD8GSH, clear, and back to net. 73s, everybody.
Randy, thank you for dropping in and checking in with us. I appreciate that. And I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. Encouragement is really good. These warmer temperatures we've had, like yesterday, it was bright and sunny. It was really nice. And with the snow still on the ground, it still looks clean and really enjoyable. Enjoy what you can. You take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you in the near future. 7-3, Randy. N7VAN, Brian, I didn't hear you say you were mobile or in and out. Good morning.
W8KOC and the net. Good morning, everyone. I was mobile, but it's no big deal. I'm sitting here in the parking lot listening to everybody. So just wanted to say, hey, I'm looking forward to this warmer weather. Really appreciate Mark's report. And, it's going to be a nice change of scenery. So hope you're feeling better, Fred. That's all I've got. So W8KOC, this is N7VAN, and 73 is all.
Brian, thanks for sticking around so I could say good morning to you and you could give us a few words. I appreciate that. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Look forward to the next time we chat. 7-3. K8CWS. Good morning, Corbin. How are things down in Columbus? You're sounding good this morning. WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of the Barometer Netters out there. Sounding good because I'm feeling good on this Wednesday. 33 degrees down here in Columbus. Not much to report. A lot of watching Olympics these days. Sad the Americans didn't get the gold last night in the curling, the mixed doubles. I was really pulling for them. But silver, first medal in mixed doubles curling, that's great. So we'll take what we can get. The the busy week continues. So today being one of the busier days of this week, and tomorrow being probably the busiest. Excuse me. But yeah, you know, we're getting through it. Yesterday was a nice bump with the weather, so it felt good to have the sun out most of the day and the warmth. I even opened the windows a little bit to get some fresh air in here. So looking forward to next week. It seems like we're going to get a lot more of that. So with that, I'll send it back to Net Control. Thanks for picking me up, Fred. Sounding great as usual. And we'll talk to you next week. K8CWS.
Corbin, I wholeheartedly agree. Yesterday was really nice. I should have taken the time to open up some windows and get some fresh air in here. That would have been the smart thing to do. Not going to be quite so warm today, but we'll look forward to the next bout of warm weather. And, yeah, it's enjoyable. Glad to know you're having a good morning. You take good care of yourself. I'll say 7-3 and look forward to talking to you soon. Golly, I think I'm down to our master of humor, Tom. KA8MNT, WA8KOC. Morning, buddy.
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, it's light outside, but it's overcast. And we've got 33, just about 34 degrees out there with no wind. And we haven't had any rain or snow in the last 24 hours anyhow. Let me see. The barometer sitting at 29.98. Today's high is going to be a whopping 35 degrees, cloudy with a 22% chance of snow later on this afternoon or early evening, I think. So that's what we've got to look forward to today. Yesterday was fantastic. We got out, got around a little bit, went to the 6-meter group. Got some sad news last night. One of the 6-meter group regulars is in the hospital and had a couple seizures. And as a result, he broke a shoulder. So we're sending prayers out to him to get him back on his feet here real soon. Let's see, what else is going on here? Not much of anything. Linda learned a lesson yesterday when I told her not to do something. She's not to do it because she went ahead and did something she shouldn't have done and fell down and hit her head, but it wasn't anything drastic. She bounced back and as crabby as ever at me, so that's normal. So that's the way it goes. Nothing else going on, so what I'm going to do is grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT back. A priest and a pastor are standing on the side of the road, and they're holding a sign that reads, "The end is near. Turn around before it's too late." Well, a passing driver yells, "You guys are nuts," and he speeds past them. Well, from around the corner, they can hear tires screeching and a big splash. And the priest turns to the pastor and says, "Do you think we should just put a sign up that says bridge out instead?" So with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango. Turn everything back over to the Wednesday morning hump day NCO. WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Tom? Oh, that's funny. Good job. And you give Linda our best, even though she won't talk to us anymore. Hi, hi. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to you in the near future. We should have a round table sometime after a net. I think that would be fun. Or maybe on a alternate frequency other than this one. But anyway, stay safe. Have yourself a great rest of the week. I'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. As I said before, Mike, KB8OTK, was in and out. Also, Randy, KF8, CFC, in and out. Thanks, guys. KC8HI. Jeff, good morning. Sorry it took me so long to get to you. How are things down in Ashland? WA8KOC.
Well, I've got 33 degrees, 72% humidity. And that's surprising with all the snow melt yesterday. You'd think it'd be closer to 100%, but apparently the wind has blown through. Yeah, I'm still running for county commissioner down here in Ashland County in the primary, and that is on May 5th. And I was the first one to take out a petition, and then everybody piled on. So we've got 4 people running for one primary spot instead of me and the incumbent. So anyway, it is what it is. One other thing, for the nice gentleman who was talking about the links to these various repeaters and so on, the way you pronounce the town to the east of me is Worcester, not Wooster. It's Worcester, like you big wuss, Worcester. So with that, I'll send it back up to you, KC8HI in Ashland.
Jeff, nicely done with that correction. Thanks for being in here with us. Good luck. We'll be rooting for you on your election. It's funny how they all come out of the woodwork once you get a challenger. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. 7-3. I'll talk to you soon. N8VFK. Good morning, Cliff. How are things over in Columbia Station? It's good to hear from you.
WAAKOC Internet at 8VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all listeners. Well, it's a nice day out this morning, even though it's not like it was yesterday. But I've got 34 degrees here in Columbia Station with 27 on the dew point, 76% humidity, and barometer 30.01 and holding. I had to kind of laugh because I looked at my dashboard from our weather station, and it shows 0.22 inches of rain. And I was like, no, it didn't rain. Then I realized it was the snow melt in the rain collector. So it showed a little bit of rain there. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Oh, my gosh. I've got to go out of town tomorrow. My brother's wife of 51 years passed away Sunday morning. So I'm heading up to Michigan for the viewing and a little bit of family get-together. It's unfortunate that the only time family seems to get together is funerals and weddings, and more of the former than the latter. But I got to go out and get some errands done. One thing is I got to get the mop in my head trimmed down a little bit because I've been locked up for so long. I haven't had a haircut in a while, and I don't like it when it's long, and so I got to get that done. I planned on doing that yesterday, but it was so nice out. I goes, I'm not wasting this day. I opened up the house a little bit and opened up my garage, turned on some tunes, had the radio playing in the background, and practicing 12-ounce curls. Fred, thanks for picking me up. And by the way, I don't mourn the loss of a family member or a friend. I celebrate their life. That's the way I like to look at life. With that, back over to you, Fred. WAKOC, N8VFK, 73s, everybody.
Nice day with bright sunshine and 12-ounce curls. That's the first time I've heard that. Or either I've heard it before and I forgot because my memory's not quite so great. Thanks for being in here with us, Cliff. I'll offer my condolences to your family and you on the loss of the loved one, and especially your brother. Be safe on your way up there and back. Hopefully you'll have a nice trip and a nice get-together. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. KE8 VQX. Good morning, Joe. How are you? It's great to have you in here with us.
WA8KOC, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Fred. Doing well. Good morning, everybody else on the net, too. Back in town for a few days. Going to leave again on Saturday, so today's catch-up day, catch-up with life day. Still compiling my list and the order in which I need to catch up with things. Haven't really made any decisions on that yet. So the day is open, but I'm going to fill it up with stuff. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Fred. We'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Hopefully this is K8VQX, back to WA8KOC and net control.
All right, Joe. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Always enjoy getting a chance to say hi. And fly safe on your way out Saturday. Hopefully it'll be a good trip. And, yeah, whatever you do, fill a schedule up with a lot of fun, good stuff that has to get done. We'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3. Joe's the last on my list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC, still looking for check-ins.
Kilo Delta 8, Sierra, November Mike, Jim Gerard, in and out. Good morning.
N8WS, Bill in New London.
WA-GXX, in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
KDGW, Kilowatt 8 Alpha Whiskey, KDGW, Dan. On the North Coast, checking in this morning, Fred.
November Tango 8 Delta NT8D, Dave Copley.
November 8 Bravo Alpha Yankee N8 BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
Open mic or something.
KOG, that is, I think. Mike, or Mark, KOG.
That very well may have been Mark. We had the same issue yesterday about this time. I'll give you guys who I got. KD8SNM, Jim and Gerard in and out. N8WS, WA8GXX, Tom over Norton in and out. K8AGW, Pops, I caught you. KF6POE, Brother Christian, got you also. NT8D, N8BAY, and K4OG. Anyone else for this round?
KE8HNK Mobile, I'll be in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, and KF8 EOG, Pete in and out.
All right, added to the list K8HNK, Elmer in and out, and KF8 EOG, Pete out in Leroy Township in and out. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I didn't hear any mobiles in there. I'm going to get it back up to the top. I did copy KD8SNM, Jim over in Gerard. He was in and out. N8WS, WA8KOC. Good morning, Bill.
WA8KOC in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Fred. It is a good morning, 32 degrees. My air quality index this morning is 53. My tropo's at a 0. I got 32 degrees. Humidity 79%. Wind speed west at 7. Barometer 2998. 2.28 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is a slight chance of snow showers after 2 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 31. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, just as high as 25 miles an hour. That's my sunrise 7:25. My sunset 5:56. Length of day
10 hours, 31 minutes. Getting longer every day. Solar flux indices at 142. Sunspot number 75. K is 10. K is 3. Geomagnetic field is unsettled. No east shift predicted. Spaceweather.com. There's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. The first article, wanted sun-grazing comet photos. If you have take any pictures of the comet that's headed toward the sun, they want to see them. Yeah, if you do it, look at spaceweather.com where you submit them and send them into them. And a hyperbolic Oort cloud comet. That's a straight one. Oh, it's Q. Well, I can't quite say it. No, I think it's 2 O's. An Oort cloud. Never heard of that. This conjunction was 1 million years in the making. On February 9th, Daniel Gaston of Anacana, Chile, photographed the comet. I can't pronounce that name. C2024E1. Neat picture of the comet, though. Scroll down a little further, and you'll see something strange. Good article if you got time to take a look at it. Another break for time. Yesterday, my wife and I went shopping in the morning. We go to Norwalk, we go to Walmart, and then go over to Aldi's, which is, they're very close together. About a quarter mile apart. And we did our shopping when I was packing stuff in bags. You have to do your own packing there. And this woman walked over, said something to my wife. I couldn't quite understand what she said, but then she looked at me and she said, "Sir, can I give you a kiss?" Of course, everybody's caught off guard, right? Well, I said yes. She handed me a candy kiss. My wife cracked up. This woman was not crazy. She was goofy. She says she does it all the time. And she said, "You should have seen the look on your face," which I would imagine was pretty good. Okay, back to you, Fred. WAAKOC in the group, 73 everyone, NHWS.
7-3 to you, Bill, also, and thank you for being in here for your report. We appreciate it. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe. Look forward to talking to you soon, pal. 7-3. WAAGXX, Tom over in Norton was in and out. That brings me down to my friend Pops. K8AGW, Pops, good morning. You're sounding good. Did you get on 10-meter net last night? WA8KOC for this net.
Morning, everybody, from KDGW here, and yes, I did. I got on the list. I got checked in. Yeah, Eric even got in there, and net control had acknowledged him, and yep, I checked in, and I gotta tell you, Fred, Mama Fran, she hadn't been able to get out. She got up, got her hair done yesterday, and come back, and we took a ride down and did some more shopping down the shoreline. But what I saw yesterday, hold on to your seat, I saw a gentleman on his e-bike, had items in his back and a back basket there, and he was riding a bike line, the bike lane there on Route 6 along the lake, and looked like he was enjoying the ride. So there you go. So hope Kerry's got his bike charged up and get a nice day again and get to drive it. But he looked like he was enjoying himself. So yeah, Mama Fran, I checked the waters out. Yeah, beautiful sight. The snow and the ice out on the water, but there was open water spots. But beautiful sight and a beautiful day, and we enjoyed the day. Got to relax. Nice relaxing ride along Route 6 there along the lake and all that good stuff. So we
need more days like this, Fred. With that, everybody stay safe, stay well, stay worth. Get on a neat bike and enjoy like other people. But anyhow, kind of did Mama Fran and I good to see that gentleman enjoy his ride. So, 73, have a wonderful Wednesday. KAGW, clear and back to net control. 73.
Pops, thanks for checking in this morning, and it sounds like you guys had a wonderful day yesterday. The guy on the e-bike, when I go on my e-bike, I'm usually averaging 17.5 miles an hour, and even in nice weather like yesterday, if you get that wind blowing down your neck, not so comfortable, better off in the 60-degree temperatures, I think. But anyway, again, thanks for checking in with us. Glad to know you had a good day yesterday. My high school friends and I had a rock band, and we played in a bar called Tropicana out on Route 6 in Avon Lake. And I used to like going out there on the weekends before we'd play and going for a drive along Route 6. It was beautiful back in the 70s. It really was. And there's a little cove down at the end of the street where Tropicana lies, and I used to take my jet ski down there with some friends and pull it over the rocks and get out on the water and take the jet ski out of there. So, good memories. Thanks, Pops. Take good care of yourself. You and Mom and Fran have a wonderful Wednesday. Look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KF6POE, Brother Christian, you are up. I hope you're having a good day so far. Over to you.
W8 KOT. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth. Beds on the air, hypnagogic state, right in between, which is a good idea for coming up with creative ways to do projects during the day. Hopefully today, I didn't catch the weather report from Mark, but it's looking kind of nice out. So hopefully we'll be able to tinker around a little bit. Might go to Parma just to see what's going on in Parma these days. Usually chaos and disorder compared to the civilized nature of Ridgefield and Bath. In any case, hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy the weather changes coming up. And 73 is sending it back to Brother Fred. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth.
All right, Christian. Good luck getting up to Parma. I know that it's not going to be quite as warm as it was yesterday, but there's better weather on the horizon. And, Parma's not that bad. We used to tease in high school, the White Sox and the pink flamingos and the Kobasi and stuff. Even Goulardi on the air on television used to make fun of Parma. But it's not a bad place. They've got a good hospital, UH. I go there quite often. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday, pal. We'll talk to you soon. NT8D, good morning, Dave. It's all yours. Hopefully you're having a good day so far.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net, good morning to all the listeners. Yeah, so far, I'm getting my coffee in. The cats are being well behaved. I'm so happy we broke the freezing mark. That made a whole big difference. I went to the doctors yesterday, was worried about heart issues and stuff, and I made them check me out. It wasn't too hard. They were happy to do it. And everything checked out okay, so I'm relaxing a little bit today, not worried as much as I was getting up yesterday morning. Let's see, all my work's local today, so I don't have to do too much driving. And I just wishing well to all of our friends out there who are living on next to the river. Let's hope the thaw treats them well and they don't have too much flooding this season. So wishing all of them the best over the next couple of weeks here. So thanks for picking up the call. I'm going to try to get on one of the boredom breaker hours if I can today. Oh, and one more thing.
W8WKY.
We're doing a Thanksgiving concert featuring music of Frank Sinatra at the Chagrin Little Theater. There are still some seats available. Full orchestra and a jazz band, and a singer who does Frank, and then somebody else doing Judy Garland music too. So it'll be a fun Valentine's concert on Saturday night in Chagrin. Just my plug for me. Back to you there, Fred. NTAD. Everybody have a great day.
I was almost certain when you added that information about the concert that you said Thanksgiving. And I said, oh, they're practicing and getting their performance scheduled well ahead. You meant Valentine's Day. Got it. The Grand River, the Chagrin River, love those rivers. Great places to catch steelhead. But I often wondered about the people that live along the river, and when these severe thaws come, flooding, kind of keep them in mind, keep them in their pairs. Stay safe, Dave. 7-3. Have a wonderful Wednesday. N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. It's all yours. WA8KOC here.
W88KOC, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Fred, and everyone listening. I bought a Nano VNA yesterday, and I'm in the process of checking my antenna, and I'm pretty pleased with the results that I'm seeing so far. It's only the 2 meter and the 70 centimeter, but everything's looking pretty good so far. Everything, all the frequencies I checked are below an SWR of 1.2, so I'm pretty happy with that. This is the first time I've had it checked, and everything seems to be going well so far. Anyway, hope everyone has a great day, a great rest of their week. N8BAY, back to net control.
Ralph, do appreciate you joining in with us this morning. And good to know that everything is operating well, 2 meter, 70 centimeter. Good job. Hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday and a good rest of the week. Look forward to the next time we talk, pal. 7-3. K4OG, WA8KOC. Good morning, Mark. How the heck are you?
Morning, Fred. We're doing pretty good, Fred. Sorry about the hot mics. I like EchoLink. It's a solid platform. And it's certainly less disruptive. It just gets a bad name on the delay, and now the audio is not quite as good. So anyway, I got my eye on the dashboard. I'm watching out for this hot mic issue that's cropped up. And Fred, I appreciate the guy that gave us the Worcester pronunciation. I think it's going to help me pronounce Worcestershire sauce. And also, Fred, another tip. The companies, both companies I work for, they test you on phishing emails and scams. And I'm looking at one right now. It says phishing scams. Why no one is immune. I'm just wondering if I'm supposed to click on it and read it. It's got me all nervous. Anyway, good morning, everyone. K4OG with the hot mic issue. We'll see if it turns off. Back to you, Fred.
Mark, don't worry about the hot mic issue. I mean, as long as we can get to whoever it is that's got the issue and let them know and they stop it, we're good to go. And should you open that? Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. And take good care of yourself. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, buddy. Looking at Elmer K, E8HNK, and Pete KF8EOG in and out. That is about on my list so far. I've got more lines to fill if anybody'd like to come in and say hello. WA8KOC here.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8, LYJ, Bob, motoring in the Magic City.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot, India Whiskey,
KF8FIW, Jim in Avon.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Oscar Lima, KD8QOL. This is Keith over here in Kenmore, and I'll just be checking in and out. 73s, everyone.
Keith, it has been a really, really long time since I've heard from you. And I take my glass recycling over to the Kenmore Boulevard glass recycling dumpster, and often I think of you. I'm glad I got a chance to say good morning this morning. Thanks for your in and out. Appreciate it. Drop back and spend some time when you can. Anyone else?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8 ERZ.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Bravo
Zulu,
with
Chris and
That's on the air.
We just had a double KB8LJ. I got you. There was another station that doubled with you, in and out.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Bravo Zulu, Chris and Ravenna, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, Randy and Ribbon. I'll be in and out, Fred. Thanks for running the net. 73, God bless everyone.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach in Dalton, Mobile.
Alrighty then, I've added some additional call signs to the list. Thanks everybody for being here. Bob, you were mobile, KA8LYJ. How are things over in the Magic City? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, KA8LYJ. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, group. Thick, heavy, and gray in the Magic City. And quite a bit colder than yesterday. Shoot, it was shorts and tank top weather yesterday, for crying out loud. And that's gone. Just finished Kiwanis meeting. Had the head librarian come in and talk about all the programs. We got a good library in Barberton. Kind of proud of it. And heading to the coffee shop to pick up some beverage for the XYL and myself and get started with the day. This is KA8LYJ.
Robert, you and I are so close we could operate Simplex. Maybe we should do that sometime. Be great to chat more with you. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Glad you're in here with us this morning. And try and have a good rest of the week if I don't talk to you. 7-3. KF8FIW. Jim, good morning. How are things up in Avon?
Good morning to everyone on the net, and Fred, thank you so much for taking my call. Well, things are going well. I'm looking at some ham sticks because I want to get into some POTA and some things, so that's always fun before I start work. And today is National Inventors Day. I believe it's also Thomas Edison's birthday, so shout out to all the inventors out there. Glad to be on the net today. 73s to all. KF8FIW.
Jim, thanks for dropping by and saying hello. We do appreciate it. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Not quite as warm as yesterday, but that's okay. We're going to go back up in temperature here real quick. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, talk to you soon. KD8QOL, Keith over in Kenmore was in and out. That brings me down to number 42. Number 42 on the list this morning is KF8ERZ, our pal Terry down in Ellenboro, West Virginia. Terry, good morning. Congratulations on number 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And how's your weather down there? probably mirroring ours up here. Over to you.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net this morning. Wow, surprised I made 42. I don't have too often, do me. That makes me feel special. It's weather down here. It's about like it is up there, I'd say. It's not too cold, but it was definitely nice yesterday. I was out in a t-shirt, so that made me happy. But a little colder today, not too bad. But things are looking nice here in West Virginia. Just waiting on the spring. We'll get here soon. So thank you for taking my check-in. Good to be with y'all this morning. I've been absent for a couple mornings. I've been oversleeping, and I got to get out of the habit of that. But made it on the club net last night and managed to be on here this morning. So anyway, it's so good to hear everybody on there. Love hearing everybody's reports. I always take joy in that, and just a pleasure to be with y'all. So anyway, with that, I'll just wish everyone a wonderful Wednesday, and turn it back to net control. I'll say 73s and God bless. KF80RZ.
Terry, God bless you for being in here with us. We appreciate that. You take good care of yourself. Be patient. Springtime's coming. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3, pal. My apologies to Zach. I just looked at his name and saw I wrote down M from mobile. My apologies, Zach. Good morning, KF8ELA, WA8KOC. How are you?
WA8KOC and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. I am doing good here. We just pulled into the parking lot at work, so that was excellent timing. I was just about to hop onto my node here, but didn't have to, so that's good to say good morning to everyone. And we had our cup of coffee on the way into work. Just a nice ride in, and looking forward to the day here. We're getting ready for kind of the beginning of our busy season this week. So we're packing our not the first show of the year, but first show of the busy season. We're packing that today, and we'll be out the door tomorrow. So looking forward to some good times. And that's all I've got. They say this is KF8ELA, and we'll send it back to net.
Zach, I do apologize again. Thanks for your patience. Good thing we caught you before you had to walk into work. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. And don't fear, the weather's going to warm up again in the near future. Glad I got a chance to say good morning to you, pal. 7-3. KC8SBZ, Chris out in Ravenna was in and out. Also, Randy, KE8TLB over in Rittman, in and out. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. KB8LJ, Chuck, good morning. It's all yours. Good to hear you.
W8KOC in the group. This is KB8LJ. We're just winding up beds on the air subnet here as I'm about to become ambulatory. Just one thing I was going to mention. About 10 minutes ago, I was reading the latest news flash from the New York Times, and it is really kind of bizarre, and it makes me wonder what's going on. It seems that complete closure of the El Paso airport down in Texas for 10 days. For 10 days, nobody can fly in or out of there, and there doesn't seem to be any real explanation except that they're concerned about something. So it might not be a bad idea to pay attention to that and find out what everybody's worked up about. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
Chuck, my man, thank you for checking in with us. Glad to know everything's okay on your end. Wall Street Journal, New York Times, all those guys, CNN. Don't believe a word they say. I get my news from Newsmax, and that's about the only ones you can trust here lately. But, we'll have to check that out and see if there's any truth to the matter. Don't know what could be going on, but the world's so wacky and crazy today, you just never know. Chuck, you have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe and enjoy your beds on the air when you're operating that way, or when you get up and get on EchoLink or Allstar or HF. Just enjoy. Always glad to hear from you. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. Zach, KF8ELA was number 46 on my list this morning. I'd like to get to at least 50 to give Carrie a chance to get number 50. There are a couple stations I haven't spoken to this morning that I usually do. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8 KOC.
KE8 UKZ. This is Alan over in Cuyahoga Falls. 7-3s, in and out.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo, N8RKE, Larry in North Royalton.
Newsmax is Nazi propaganda.
N8UAA, Mike, Columbia Station, in and out quickly.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Tango, Quebec.
Alrighty then, I added to the list KE8UKZ, N8RKE, N8UAA, and KD8OTQ. N8UAA said that he was in and out. Mike, I appreciate that. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to get it back up to Alan. KE8UKZ. Oh, he was in and out. Alan, thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Larry, you're on. N8RKE, WA8KOC. Thanks for being here. Over to you.
Oh, good morning. This is Larry, north up in Cuyahoga County, and just having a good day so far. Very lazy. It's great being retired, and it looks like the weather might be picking up a little bit these days, and I'm really glad to see that. And I'll probably do some things and get the motorcycle ready. You never know when we'll get a couple of good rains and wash the salt off the roads, and it'll be time to go. So I'm just pushing it, I guess. That's about it. Everything's good. N8RKE back to net.
All right, well, thank you for being in here with us, Larry. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Get the bike ready. I think you might get some operation time this coming weekend or early next week. 7-3, buddy. Let me see. I guess that brings me down to Scott, KD8OTQ, WA8KOC. How you doing, buddy?
WA8KOC from KD8OTQ. Good morning to everyone. And not too bad. Sitting here in our county EOC working on some FT8. So playing around with our amateur station over here. So anyway, we'll say 7-3s to you, and everyone have a great Wednesday. KD8OTQ.
All right, Scott. Well, thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself. Be safe, and good luck on your work you're doing there. We'll say 7-3. Scott's last on my list here so far, number 50. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC. Open for more check-ins.
November 8 Alpha Charlie Papa. November 8 Automatic Colt Pistol, Chris, New London, Ohio. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville, Mobile.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8, Juliet Papa, Quebec, KE8JPQ. Good morning, Brother Fred, and everyone on the net. I'm in and out. Have a good one.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. John from Strasburg, in and out.
JNX. Brooker, mobile.
November 8, Lima, Tango Radio on RF, the way it should be. Good morning, Fred.
Here is KB8LNK walking past the mic. Check me in and out. Good morning.
Alrighty then, I added N8ACP, KE8VZA, mobile. I do believe Eric said he was mobile. KE8JPQ, Brother Chris, I got you. I think you said you were in and out as well. If not, please correct me. KF8CXH, John, down in Strasbourg. I believe he said he was in and out. My buddy Brooker, KD8JNX, it's been like forever since I've heard you. Man, it's good to hear from you. N8LTR on RF the way it should be. Thanks, Bill. And KB8LNK, Ron, passing by the mic in and out. I want to get to our mobiles here. Eric, KE8VZA, WA8KOC, good morning.
WA8KOC in the net, KE8VZA here. Doing the usual commute into the Big W there, Fred. Good to hear you today. I've been listening to the net since a little after 7. Good net. It's unfortunate, though, when certain people feel compelled to interject comments without proper net etiquette and no station identification, and kind of leaning toward the anti-political positioning on our repeater. Anyway, but looking forward to a good day, and I'll keep my comments to myself about mainstream media. KE8VZA, back to net control.
Oh boy, I may be in trouble. I guess I said something that offended someone, and I shouldn't have. My apologies. And whoever it is that came in and made their commentary, I blew right past that because, you know what? Enough of that. We'll say 7-3 to you, and I hope you have a great day, Eric. Appreciate you checking in with us this morning. Just have yourself a good one. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KD8JNX Mobile. Morning, Brooker. Where have you been? Are you still over in Rittman? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, KD8JNX Mobile. Well, good morning, Fred, and everybody on the Barometer Net this morning. Out here burning fossil fuel this morning. Got to run to Worcester, pick up my daughter, and then I got to run to Akron for doctor's visits today. So I got a day off. Usually when I'm on my way in at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody on the repeater. So that's why I've been missing. But with that, Fred, doing a great job. We appreciate it. I'm running away from the repeater right now, so I'm going to get noisy here. Everybody have a good and a safe day. I'm going to talk to you soon. KD8JNX Mobile.
Brooker, I'm really glad I heard your voice this morning. Really wonderful to hear from you. I hope the doctor's visit is not an issue. I hope everything goes well. Good luck seeing your daughter. That's great. Whatever you do, take good care of yourself. Drop back and spend some time with us when you can. Always great to get a chance to chat with you. 7-3. November 8, Alpha Charlie Papa. Chris, good morning. New London? Really? Over to you.
Yeah, Roger. Good morning, Fred, and all on the net. Really nice to hear Brooker. He's going through my old stomping grounds, both of them. Worcester, where I grew up, and Akron, where I lived for more than 20 years. So, Brooker, if you get back to Worcester, you got to stop at Kosher House Pizza, pick up a deluxe half-baked, take it home, and make it. It's one of the world's best pizzas. Anywhere between here and Napoli and all the way out to Chicago, it's got its own style. So, anyways, and the Hero House, get the 10-inch hot Italian ham. If you're stopping in Worcester, you got to go to those two spots.
I don't know which one's going to be open at this hour. But anyway, safe travels to you, Brooker. I echo Fred's words. It's really good to hear you. Say hello to Bill there, LTR, and everybody else. Yeah, New London, Ohio, Fred. I moved out here. I'm on Ohio 162 East, not too far from the National Weather Service, NAWS. He's over in Willard, I think. No, that's not right. Wakeman. There we go. The other W. But still haven't had an eyeball QSO with them. But we're doing good out here. I'm glad for the heat wave. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit, and because we've been going through the wood here in the last 2 weeks, so nice to have a little spell. Other than that, all is well, Fred. Good to hear you. Good to hear everybody out there this morning. WA8KOC from November 8th, automatic cold pistol, 7-3. N8ACP, WA8KOC. Chris, really great to talk to you, man. Missed talking to you and getting a chance to say good morning. Yeah, Bill's over in the New London, Wakeman area, not very far away. Hopefully you'll have a good day today, a wonderful Wednesday. Look forward to talking to you the next time, pal. Always a pleasure. We're going to miss you over here in Akron. 7-3. Let's see. KF8CXH. I do believe John said he was in and out. Correct, John?
This is KF8CXH, in and out, correct.
All right, and Brother Chris, KEAJPQ, I believe he said he was in and out. I'm going to leave a pause if I'm incorrect. That'll bring me down to my buddy Bill, NALTR, WA8KOC. I'm going to go over and spend a couple hours with John later on this morning and see how he's doing physically, face-to-face. How are you?
Oh, I'm surviving, Fred. Yeah, Linda called me and asked if I could visit tomorrow or today, but I've got a couple of FedEx shipments coming, and FedEx could be anytime between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m., no matter what they say. So I told her I'd be happy to, but it's not a good day for it. So glad you can pinch hit. But I did have a good talk with John on the phone last night, so he seems to be improving markedly. So that's a good deal all around. Oh, my. And, yeah, I heard some little interjection of somebody's Marxist politics, so we won't go there, but that's not supposed to happen on the repeater. So anyway, yeah, so I got cleanup work to do, get ready for some surgery, so I got to get the house cleaned up, get everything put away, because the cats have to be isolated from me when I come home from surgery. So they're not going to like that, but that's the shakes. So they'll have to just deal with it. And I'm looking at the Dow, 50,462. Go boy, go! My 401k thanks you. Back to you, sir. WAKOC in the group and at LTR.
Good morning. Appreciate your presence here, Bill. Yeah, I'm going to go over and spend some time with John. That should be fun. And I'll have to get hold of you a little bit later on, talk about the surgery. But my good news is I get this foot healed up. Monday I should get the stitches out and be able to get in regular shoes and be normal again. Go places, do things, and drive. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. And yeah, the Dow, it's crazy. They're saying maybe 100,000 by the end of the term. So who knows? But my investments are doing very well, and very, very positive attitude toward that. Take good care of yourself, Bill. 7-3, and I'll talk to you soon. Ron, KB8LNK, said he was in and out. Ron, if you're still listening, have a great one. We're past the bottom of the hour here, 8:30-something. I'm going to go ahead and make this last call so we can get Kerry in here. If we can get 2 more check-ins, I can offer Kerry number 60, and that ought to put a smile on his face. Anyone else for the Barometer Net last call? WA8KOC.
This is Alpha Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, JP8AV. I'm mobile, brother.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile. Good morning, Fred.
November 8, Alpha Charlie Papa, recheck.
I'm going to pick it up there. I did add to the list AB8AV. Joe, I'll be right back to you. W8HRF. Josh, be right back to you. Chris, take it away.
Real quick, just really good to hear everybody. A lot of familiar voice. Ron as well. And on the media question, I forgot my comment on that. It's all propaganda. It's all propaganda. So it's always good to listen to what the enemy is saying. WAKSC in the group from N8ACP 73. Have a great morning.
Well, I'm probably going to get fired off this position for laughing at that, but that's pretty good. All right, Chris, thanks for checking in with us. Take good care of yourself. Have a great day. 7-3. AB8AV. Joe, good morning. It's great to hear from you. Pop said he saw somebody up in Avon Lake along Route 6 out on their e-bike yesterday, but I don't think today is going to be quite as nice as it was yesterday. What's new with you, Joe?
Good morning, Fred, and everyone else on the net, and I'm sorry you had that interference this morning, but some people just don't understand. All right, well, Fred, what's new is I got to go cross-country skiing yesterday, and now I see blades of grass, so I don't think there'll be too much of that. And I think temperatures next week for the bike might be good, and your surgery went well, I'm glad to hear. So you have to let me know when you're able to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, I get stitches out Monday. If we get some near 60-degree weather this next week, I might just crawl on my bike and go. I'll let you know. What else is new? Anything else for the net?
It's all, Fred. It's just been a nice winter. I'm glad I got to go on my skis and got to go on my snowshoes. So I'm happy and the family's well. So that's what's most important.
Good enough. Well said, Joe. Thanks for checking in with us this morning. I appreciate the contact. You take good care of yourself. We'll have to have at least a little cellular QSO here a little bit later on. But thanks for being here. Take good care of yourself, and I'll say 7-3 and get to this list. Josh, WAHRF, WA8KOC, good morning, and how the heck are you? How's the fam?
WA8KOC, W8HRF. Good morning, Fred. Let's see. Lucy and the kids are up and about. Betty enjoyed the snow this past couple of days. Well, I guess this whole time we've had the snow. Lucy took her outside a couple of times, and they went sledding. And our neighbor has a little bit of a hill, a little bit. It's Betty-sized hill, we'll put it that way. So she was enjoying. It was funny, though, after things kind of started getting warmer, the top of the snow froze. And so she would be walking on the top of 6 inches of snow. But every now and again, it would give way under her, and the snow would go up to just consume her leg. So she had a really good time. Will's probably just more confused about what's going on with all the white stuff. But they're doing good. Will is he is crawling all over the place, Fred. It is ridiculous. We need to get that boy a helmet. He will climb up on the furniture, pull himself up on the furniture, I should say, and kind of shuffle around. So he'll be walking before we know it, that's for sure. So, but yeah, he's very likely to bonk his head whenever he's playing around. So maybe a helmet's in order. Anyways, cool to see 34 degrees. And yeah, looking forward to the warm-up. So starting to think about spring. That's pretty cool. All right, Fred, we'll catch you later. Hope you have a good Wednesday. Maybe hear some of you guys tonight on the Beacon Net. WA8KOC, WA8HRM, 73 all.
Supernet Wednesday, Josh. All kinds of opportunities to crawl on the radio and say hello and enjoy some of these nets that come along. Thanks for being in here with us this morning. And whatever you do, be safe. Yeah, poor Will. He's probably got a little bit of confusion going on, but you're right. He'll be walking before you know it. And I don't think a helmet's really in order, do you? But watch him. Watch him. Kids can be pretty quick and get out of your sight. That you don't want them doing that. Take care of yourself, Josh. Our best to Lucy and the kids. 7-3. I'm going to go ahead and make this last call for the Barometer Net this morning. We're way into the approaching the 9 a.m. hour. Josh was number 59 on the list this morning. Anybody else for the Barometer Net? Glad to take your call. WA8KOC.
Kilo Echo, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8QKO, Naked Akron Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8 Golf Whiskey, Greg Wadsworth, in and out today.
W8WKY, repeater PL1 14.8.
All right, adding to the list, KC8GW, Greg, in and out. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Also, W8TTF, in and out. Thanks very much for the check-in. You folks take good care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday to you. Nick, good morning. How's your morning going? K8QKO from WA8KOC. Good to have you aboard, buddy.
K8QKO. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody on that. I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. Just had a late start to drop the boy off at school today, so just did that and heading home. I don't know if I really have a lot to do at work today, which is kind of weird. Then we have a work event tonight that I'm going to go to. It's since we're all remote, they occasionally like to get us together and interact in person, so we'll be doing some of that this evening. Other than that, I've been doing my son does Science Olympiad. I went to his event last weekend, and looks like they could use. Looks like they were asking for some, maybe trying to figure out how to get help for the kids. So I've been working with some reading through those Science Olympiad rules. Trying to put together some stuff at home that I can use to either help mentor my son or maybe help with some of the programming that they have to do on some of their robots. And so kind of going through, doing a lot of 3D printing, fired that thing up. I was really impressed. I haven't fired my 3D printer up in probably 6 months. And when I did it, I just put in a file, turned it on, heated it up, hit start, and that thing went out like a champ. I didn't have to level it. I didn't have to do hardly anything to it. It just printed away. I was really excited. So anyway, with that, I'll pass it back to you, Fred. This is K8QKO.
All right, Nick. Sounds great. Sounds great. And what a way and a reason to fire up the 3D printer, huh? You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Be safe. I know I'm going to hear you a little bit later on the radio today. And we'll say 7-3. KC8GW, Greg over in Sharon Center, and W8TTF, Mike out in Huron. We're both in and out. Gentlemen, if you're listening, thank you for your check-ins. I'm going to go ahead and make last call again, and if we don't hear anything in 6 seconds, W8CTM, Carrie, the infamous closer for our Barometer, is going to come in here and help me close this out. Last call, 6 seconds. Carrie, you got it.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Boy, it is pretty nice out there. The sun's not shining yet, at least not on the trees, but the squirrels are sure enjoying the warmer weather. it is nice to have above freezing instead of below zero on a net morning, that's for sure. Anyway, it's pretty nice out there. Well, Fred, I almost got my trike out yesterday. It was pretty nice, but I got to at least get one of the batteries fully charged before I go out. So I think they're both in storage, I guess, or where they are in wintertime storage here. But I'll get one of them out and get it charged up. It'll be fine there won't be any problems there. So maybe next week we'll get it. I like to go out at least when it's 55 or so, because it's pretty chilly out there other than that. But we'll see what happens this next week. Hopefully we'll get some warm days in there. Anyway, Fred, I really don't have anything this morning. Great net today. I don't know. I think I'm like 62 or 3 or something like that on the count here, and it's boy, to get the 60 is a great net. There's no doubt about it. Fine job there. Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday out there, and the week goes well for everybody. And everybody stay safe and stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day if you can. So with that, I'll say 73 and turn it back to WA8KOC. Everybody have a great day and a great week. 73 all, W8CTM, Kerry at Portage Lakes, turning it over to WA8KOC to wrap it up. And thank you, everybody, for at least 62, I think it is. It was a great net. And we'll turn it back to you there, Fred, to wrap it up. 73 all.
Kerry, a very good morning to you. Thanks once again for being our closer, getting in here and helping me wrap this thing up. Congratulations, you're number 63 this morning. 63, that's pretty darn good. And, just want to thank you for being our closer, and I hope you get your e-bike out and get a little bit of exercise and some mileage put on it. It'll be great. I'd like to not just thank Kerry, but all the other stations that checked in on the Barometer Net this morning. I've heard some folks that I haven't heard for quite a while, and that's very much appreciated. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you have the time and whenever you care to. It's always good to hear from those folks. Those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license and come and join us, you can go to the club's website. That would be w8wky.org, if I could talk, w8wky.org. That is the club's website. On the far right education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions scheduled. They're headed up by Stefan, NAWB, the lead for the VE team he's assembled, which have licensed an awful lot of amateurs in the last years. And they do a fine job making you feel comfortable and confident. Taking a quick pause for time. The originators of this knot, Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy WB8JTW, and Tom, K8DSD, started this net off 35-plus years ago, and we sincerely appreciate them doing so. Our net control emeritus, Ron, KD8CBS, handled this net Monday through Saturday all by himself for multiple years. We also very much appreciate that. Appreciate everybody's presence this morning. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Remember all the nets coming about this afternoon and this evening. And I think it's Gary, A8CS, that will be in here tomorrow morning taking the reins, doing this all over again. 7-3 to everyone. WA8KOC, returning the repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:49 a.m. with 63 check-ins. I'm clear.
Good job, Fred, and congratulations on 63 check-ins. That's a great net. And 8 LTR.
Affirmative, Bill. Thanks. WA8KOC.
WA8HRF.
Gosh, I'm sorry, I just doubled with you. Thanking Bill. Did you have something?
Nope, I was just saying fine business on 63, Fred. WAHRF.
Thanks, Josh. 7-3, WA8 KOC.